everybody. It's after 2 on Thursday, and I'm a little later today. I had customers in the store. So today I'm making a Valentine card, and it is a slider card. So it looks like this. It's so adorable. And I'm using Mama Elephant Love Cupids. And stay with me, and I'll show you how to make it. All right. Tape or something all over my desk here. All righty. Get myself organized here. Okay, so I'm using, it's called Love Cupids. And it is so darn cute. And it was perfect for this card because I wanted to have him fly up in the air. And it's just absolutely perfect for it. Okay. I'm also using an embossing folder. And it is by Spellbinders. And it's has clouds on it. So I'm going to show you how I did that. And I've got that, get myself organized here. All right. So I'm going to do the embossing folder first. So my piece of paper is 3 3/4 by 5. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my embossing folder here. And I'm just going to show you which one it is. It's called Head in the Clouds by Spellbinders. Okay. Now, I've used this before, and some of you haven't, so I just wanted to use it again because it is a great one. So you open up your folder, and one part is bumpy, one part is debossed. So the ones where the clouds are indented is what we're going to ink up. I'm going to use broken china, and I'm also using my brayer. All right, so I'm just going to ink up my brayer. Now, if you don't have a brayer, you could do it direct. Put the ink direct on like this, but I'm going to use my brayer. Okay, so this is where they are debossed. So I'm just going to put my ink across that. All right. And this has little stands on it so that I can just put it like that and I don't get ink all over the place. All right, now I'm taking my paper and I'm just putting it on here like so. Okay. Now I'm going to put it through my machine. I'm going to get the right sandwich here. I'm not sure if that one is the right one, but let's give it a go. No. Alrighty, let's try this one. There we go. All right, so I put it through my embossing folder or my embossing machine, and look at that. Isn't that perfect? It's just great. All right, and then you can just wipe that off. Make such a nice background. And as I said, I've used this before. All right, now we are going to make the folder. So my score pal. And my paper is 8.5 by 5.25. And I'm going to score this at 1/2 and 4.5. Okay, so now we're creating the slider part. All right. So what I'm going to do is, on this left side, I am going to glue or tape my clouds. Or I can do it, it doesn't matter. I can do it this side. Okay. There we go. And then this is going to fold here like this. And then it'll fold up like that. Okay. All right. Now before I do, I need my I'm going to punch my holes for my little push pull in. I'm going to do that right now before I get too carried away and forget. Okay. Oops. I love this notcher right here. So this is a corner rounder and a notcher. So I'm going to use the notcher. I'm just going to put that in and center it. And there's my notch. And then I'm going to do another one on this side. It wouldn't have gone through 3 layers of paper. Okay, so now I have my notch that I can use to make the slide. All right. So now what we have to do is we have to make a slit in our paper. So I am going to get my ruler. I don't know where I put my T-ruler. It's probably somewhere. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 1 inch down and 1.25 inches in. So I'm going to measure 1.25 inches in. And then I'm also going to measure 1 inch to 1 inch. So this is 3 inches, this line. I'm 1 inch from the top of the cloud paper, 1 inch in from the bottom of the cloud paper, and 1 1/8 inch over from there. Okay. All right, now I'm going to cut that slit. Okay, so I'm just going to take, you could use your paper trimmer if you wanted. So there's my slider slit. Okay. And I'm going to erase those pencil lines. Oh, I love this background. It's so nice. All right. Okay. Now I've cut a piece of white paper, and I've also cut a piece of white cardstock for the tab. All right. So I'm going to flip this over. And this tab is going to go in here like this, because I'm going to flip this over. This is where I'm going to put my little koala bear. So let's just figure this out. So here he is. So I don't need it quite that far. So I'm just going to push that over. And he's going to go on here like that. Now you can use, I can use some foam tape here to put them on. Just put my foam tape on here. And then I just know how far in to put my tab. Okay, so I'll just peel that off. And I'm going to put this little guy on there. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to flip it over because I know that's where I want it. All right. So I'm going to cut about 1/4 of an inch off of this. I think this was 3 inches. Okay, so now we've determined that. Okay, so this is my inside. And you want to have, you don't want it right over to that score line. So this is 3 3/4. And that's going to fit in here like that. I might even make it shorter. Okay, but before I put it on here, I'm going to do some stamping. All right, I have my Love Cupid stamp. And I'm going to put sending lots of love your way. So I'm going to put that there. Another thing I'm going to put on here is my push, my pull here. And that's going to go right there. Oops. Sending lots of love your way can go here. The neat thing about this card is I used everything on the stamp. Lots of times you just use a few things, but I was able to use everything on here. There we go. All right. that on there. All right. Take this off. Oh, and there's one other stamp that I want to use. So I want to stamp on the front here. I'll just turn this. Turn it this way. And I'm going to put love is in the air. Now, I thought I might have problems because of the embossed clouds, but it was just fine. And it just stamped fine. So we'll just put that on. I thought it might not have a good stamp, but there we go. Looks fine. Okay, so we got that done. So that's our stamping. All right. Now let's assemble the card. Okay, so we have our little koala bear there in where we want it. So what we're going to do now is, I might just take, no, that's okay. I'm going to put some tape on this tab. Okay. So I've got my tape. I have my card. So that just lines up like that. Okay. So that when you close it, this guy moves up and down. How cute is that? Okay, so let's seal this up. When we seal it up, we're going to be tucking it behind this insert. So I'm going to put my tape here. And then I'm just going to lift this up and tuck it in here, like so. And then it's done. Isn't that cute? All right. And then I decided I was going to make it into a card, only because I like to display cards, and I can't display one if it's just like this. So I'm going to put this on a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. All right, get my cat. Make sure I have my top fold on there. Put it into the corner. I'm using a 1/8 of an inch. And there we go. All right, now there's my card. Just gonna take a little bit off the side there. All right, so now we just pull that up. All right, let's do some decorating. As I said, I am using everything from the stamp. So I have this little cloud. I'm going to put that one there. Whoa, sorry. So this cute little kitten in here. Put him there, or her. And then I have a little arrow here. I'm going to put that on. In the cloud. And then I also had this cute little arrow here. Put that in the cloud. And then the koala actually covers it up when it's down. And then when you pull it up, you can see it. All right, and then we have this little guy. And I had this heart. Put that there. So there's the front of my card. And then I'm putting some on here. So what I put on here was this bunny. You could also, if you had a gift card or something, you could glue the gift card on there if you wanted. And there we go. So there's the decorated part of the card. I love it. So then I opened it up and I put the remaining on the inside. Now I also stamped something on the inside. I forgot. So I'm just going to get a block for that. And I put happy day, love you always. Because then I wanted to have everything used on this stamp. All right. So I've got happy day, happy heart day. Love you always. Okay. Whoops. I'm just gonna stamp that. And I'll color in that heart. There we go. And I have two little critters, or one little critter left. I'm going to put that there. And I have a heart left. And I'll put the heart there. So there we go. I used everything. And it's adorable. How cute is that? So like I said, you could, if you wanted, have a gift card in there or something. Now, another thing I did, I recall, I just put a little bit of glue down at the bottom here just to seal it up. There we go. And we're all done. Valentine card slider. Love is in the air. And there goes my koala. So adorable. And it's even fun on the inside. All right. Okay. Now, tomorrow, I am going to be doing a stencil. And I'm going to be doing, whoops, layers of embossing. Okay. So that'll be tomorrow, Friday. And I think that's it. So I used Broken China for my clouds. I used Love Cupids by Mama Elephant. And I also used Head in the Clouds embossing folder. All right. Well, I hope you try making a slider card. I think they're really, really cute. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm just trying to get my thing here.